How do you start your day? This question may seem simple, but it's a crucial one. The first actions we take each morning can set the tone for the rest of our day, and by extension, our life. The importance of a morning routine cannot be overstated. It's like the opening act of a play, setting the scene and mood for everything that follows. Imagine a canvas. Each morning we're given a fresh one to paint our day on. If we start with a chaotic rush of tasks, we're likely to end up with a messy, stressful day. But if we begin with calm and purpose, we create a masterpiece of productivity and peace. Numerous successful individuals attribute their accomplishments to their morning routine. They understand that the early hours are a sacred time, a period to prepare mentally and physically for the day's challenges. From CEOs to athletes, artists to scientists, they all have one thing in common: a structured, intentional start to their day. Take, for example, Benjamin Franklin. This founding father of the United States was known for his rigorous morning routine. He would rise early, reflect on his goals, and plan his day meticulously. This practice undoubtedly contributed to his prolific career as an inventor, writer, and statesman. But it's not just about productivity. A consistent morning routine has a profound psychological impact. It provides a sense of control, a feeling of being grounded. It reduces decision fatigue by automating the first few actions of the day. It's like a domino effect. Get the first few things right, and the rest of the day tends to follow suit. So, when we talk about morning routines, we're not just discussing a checklist of tasks to complete before breakfast. We're talking about a powerful tool that can enhance our well-being, boost our productivity, and ultimately, improve our lives. A well-planned morning routine is the secret weapon of many successful individuals. And now, it's time for you to unlock this secret, and let it transform your mornings, your days, and your life. What does your perfect morning look like? That's a question that may trigger a variety of responses. But it's not just about the idyllic sunrise or a steaming cup of coffee. It goes deeper, into understanding our personal needs and preferences as we rise with the sun. Every individual is a unique masterpiece with distinctive needs and rhythms. Our mornings are no exception. Some of us are morning larks, ready to conquer the world at the crack of dawn. Others, night owls, might find their energy levels peaking as the moon takes the center stage. The key lies in identifying these peak energy times and designing your morning routine around them. Imagine understanding your body's rhythm so well that waking up becomes a joy rather than a chore. The secret to this lies in your hands. Start by tracking your energy levels throughout the day. When do you feel most active? When does your focus peak? These patterns might not emerge immediately, but stay patient. Over time, this exercise will reveal your optimal productivity windows. Once you discover your peak times, build your routine around them. If you're a morning person, take advantage of that early burst of energy. Dive into the most demanding tasks of your day when your energy is at its zenith. On the contrary, if you're a night owl, don't force yourself into the mold of an early riser. Instead, use your mornings for relaxation and gradual preparation for the day. Remember, a morning routine is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It's about creating a personalized blueprint that sets the tone for a successful day. It's about harnessing the power of your body's natural rhythm to boost productivity and well-being. So, let's bid adieu to the societal pressures of being an early bird or a night owl. Embrace your unique rhythm. Listen to your body. It has a lot to say about your perfect morning. Remember, your morning routine should serve you, not the other way around. Let's embark on this journey of self-discovery and build a morning routine that truly resonates with our individual needs. Ready to build your personalized morning routine? Let's break it down into clear, manageable steps. First, establish a consistent wake-up time. Our bodies thrive on consistency, and setting a wake-up time that remains the same each day can help regulate your body's internal clock, leading to better sleep and more energy in the mornings. Remember, this isn't just about early mornings, it's about finding a time that works best for you. Next, focus on fueling your body with a healthy breakfast. Breakfast is often called the most important meal of the day, and for good reason. It kickstarts your metabolism, replenishes your supply of glucose, and provides essential nutrients to keep your energy levels up throughout the day. Whether you prefer a smoothie, oatmeal, or eggs, make sure your breakfast is balanced and nutritious. Now let's get moving. Physical activity in the morning can do wonders for your mood and energy. It doesn't have to be a full-blown workout. Even a brisk walk, a few stretches, or a quick yoga session can help you start the day on a positive note. The goal is to get your heart pumping and your body ready for the day. Lastly, take a few moments to plan your day. This could involve writing a to-do list, setting your top priorities, or even taking a moment to visualize how you want your day to go. Planning ahead can reduce stress and increase productivity by giving you a clear roadmap for your day. Remember, building a morning routine isn't about creating a rigid schedule that you must stick to no matter what. It's about establishing habits that set you up for a successful day. Everyone's routine will look different, and what works for one person might not work for another. Building a morning routine is a process of trial and error, so don't be afraid to make adjustments along the way. Ever wondered why habits are so hard to break? It's because our brains are wired to follow patterns, to seek out the familiar, to automate processes. This is how habits are formed, and this is why they can be so persistent. But here's the good news. The same psychological mechanism that makes habits stick can be harnessed to our advantage when building a morning routine. Let's dive a little deeper into the science of habits. Habits consist of three components: the cue, the routine, and the reward. The cue triggers the habit, the routine is the action we take, and the reward is the benefit we gain. This is known as the habit loop. When we repeatedly follow this loop, our brain begins to automate the process, making the habit second nature. This understanding of habits can be leveraged to construct a robust morning routine. Consider this. Instead of trying to adopt a complex routine all at once, we can break it down into small, manageable habits. We can then stack these habits on top of each other, which is a concept known as habit stacking. Imagine starting your day with a simple habit like drinking a glass of water. That's your first habit. The completion of this habit becomes the cue for the next one, let's say 5 minutes of stretching. The completion of the stretching then cues the next habit, perhaps writing in a gratitude journal. And so on. The beauty of habit stacking is that it allows us to make small changes that can lead to significant results over time. Each habit may seem trivial on its own, but when combined, they form a powerful routine that can set the tone for the rest of the day. The power of habits is not in their size but in their repetition. As we repeat them, they become ingrained in our neural pathways, making them easier to maintain. And this is key to building a successful morning routine. So, remember, when it comes to building a morning routine, start small, stack habits, and be consistent. Because habits are the building blocks of a successful morning routine. So, you've built your morning routine. How do you make it stick? The key to maintaining your morning routine lies in two essential traits: consistency and patience. Now, these aren't just fancy words thrown around in the world of self-improvement. They are the bedrock of any successful habit formation. Let's talk about consistency. It's all about showing up every day no matter what. It's not about making giant leaps, but rather taking small, steady steps. If you've planned a 20-minute workout, don't skip it because you only have 10 minutes. Do it for 10 minutes. The aim is to keep the momentum going. But what if you're short on time or motivation? Here's where a bit of creativity comes in. Try to integrate your routine into existing habits. A quick stretch while the coffee brews or reviewing your goals as you eat breakfast can make a world of difference. Now, on to patience. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your perfect morning routine. It's completely normal to face hurdles along the way. Maybe you overslept or had an unexpected emergency. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, view these as opportunities to learn and adapt your routine to better suit your life. You might be wondering, what if I mess up? Well, that's part of the process. If you miss a day, don't despair. Instead, make a point to get back on track the next day. The key is not to let one off day turn into 2, then 3, then a week. It's about bouncing back, not being flawless. Incorporate flexibility into your routine. This isn't a rigid schedule, but a fluid guide that serves your needs. Life is unpredictable, and it's okay to adjust your routine accordingly. And finally, celebrate your progress. Take a moment to acknowledge your hard work. Recognize the benefits of your morning routine, whether it's increased productivity, better mood, or a sense of accomplishment. These positive reinforcements will motivate you to keep going. Remember, the goal isn't to be perfect. It's to create a morning routine that sets you up for a productive, fulfilling day.